Can you hear me now, JM? Let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's troubleshoot this. How about now? Can you hear me now? Yes?
Now you can hear. Okay, wait.
Do you guys have feedback? Or is it good?
This is a test because I just got everything set up. I had to reinitiate all the software. Awesome. Sound is overlapping.
Okay, let's try this. If I do this, can you still hear me? Can you hear me? But no overlapping? Is the overlapping gone? Good. Okay, so I got rid of the feedback. That is good to know. Awesome. You guys are the best. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so what do you guys think? You want to look at the market? You want to see what might be potentially happening with FOMC? Okay, cool. Let's check the screens. Reminder, because everybody's been messaging me as well about scam artists that are out there. Supposedly there are 4 fake accounts of me on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook anymore, so don't fall for it. Hey, Terry. Right here, these are my official Twitter and Instagram. And I have to run at 1 o'clock. I doubt we'll be on that long. But I have to run at 1 o'clock because I do, JM. I do, and I am a huge advocate of investing, in my opinion, because it's right for me at this time, in 2 major cryptos in particular. What do you think they are, JM? All right, let me see. I'm going to do, let's see, I'm going to create a poll by September. What do you think will be the #1 crypto? Let's see if people are on the same page as me. Let's do Bitcoin, Ethereum. Let's go. Let's look at coin market cap really quickly. Oh, here, let's do this. We can totally talk crypto. Stoked about crypto. If you guys don't already, okay, so let's see. What are the top? Let's see. Well, let's add Solana on there. I'm gonna do a poll. Don't worry, JM. I'm gonna do a poll. I'm gonna add XRP. I'm going. Oh, that's it. It will only allow 4. So those are the 4 that I'm going to put on. And let's see if I can see the chat. There we go. All right. So make sure you guys participate in the poll. What do you think will be the #1 crypto by September? Right? I think it's going to happen before then, personally, but that's not up to me. It's not my decision. All right, so let's check out the market. So I do have my website. Let's set this up over here and move this. So I do have my website, cjandtrade.com. As of tomorrow morning, I'm going to be doing all of this live on my channel. So you guys can see, you guys can be with me. JM, I don't know. Why do not many girls invest in stocks in general, right? Thank you, King Artifacts. You're awesome. You think Ethereum? Awesome. Maybe I'll do just a crypto stream this weekend. No, I'm going to be busy with taking care of the house. And I'm back in Canada. So I also have to tell you guys, hold on. I'm going to go full live stream, full screen for a second here before we get back to the market. So I have been missing in action on YouTube because my father did pass away. And I will get a little emotional about this because it was not easy. I was with him for the last 3 weeks of his life. And I was helping to take care of him, helped him get the help that he needed in the hospital, everything. And I was with him till his last day, which was a huge blessing, but not necessarily easy, right? So that's why I have been missing. And we all have that happen to us one day. He's at peace. He is no longer suffering, which is the biggest blessing for him, right? It doesn't make it easy for the people that are left behind, but that is why I was missing for so long. I did put it out there on Twitter as to why I was sort of out of the loop, because I was busy with family first, as the whole reason I've gotten into trading for being with family first, and so that's what it is. So I'm slowly coming back into everything, so be kind and patient with me. But I am all set up now, back at my home setup with the live stream, everything. So back to this. So thank you guys. So as far as my list that I do create every morning, I have it available on my website. If you guys sign up, you use welcome, you'll save 10%. But I'm going to be doing it live streaming every morning, and that's through the membership aspect of my channel. So if you guys want to join me 8:15 to 9 o'clock every morning, I will be on here. I will be breaking it down. Probably not talking that much unless you guys put up a question, and it will be just members only. So just know that. How did I learn to trade? So JM, I actually started learning when I was a little kid with my parents, with my dad around the breakfast table, and he had, whoa, I don't know what I just did. I just made that really huge and I can't see everything. Hold on. Okay. So that's how I started with value investing, and then I worked in a brokerage firm 21 years ago, and then I left and came back to trading as a day trader in 2015. I had my Series 7 back in 2000, 2001. So I went through all of that, been doing my studies for CMT, and that is why I'm passionate about the market. So I absolutely love it. I love educating other people about it. I love helping other people. There's nothing better than seeing people prosper for themselves, right? So that's what I want to help you guys with, and just sort of do the shortcut for you. I know a lot of people understand some aspects of the elements, but they can't always find the stocks, and they're like, what stock should I trade? So that's what I try to help out with in the morning in creating my list, is to help people with that. All right, so let's get into it. So the SPY, right? Obviously SPY, S&P 500. Yes, I do. Thank you, King Artifacts. With the SPY, right? This is 500 stocks. This is an ETF of the S&P 500, and it is the most liquid ETF around the world. So right now, today, hey, did this have an awesome short? You bet. It totally did. First 15 minutes, right? It just came down. It's sort of hovering around here. We do have FOMC today at 2 p.m. So be prepared for that. We might see that they say, hey, yeah, we're going to have a big, we're going to raise interest rates 4 times in the next 6 months. Maybe they're going to say that. I don't know. I don't have their cheat sheet. But what I can show you is that with this right here, right? This is pretty much the box and the range for today for what has set up. So now we're just now breaking below this box. Actually, let's pull it down to that candle right here. So, nope, it didn't go to the candle that I wanted. There. So we are below this range. So there's a potential for this to continue downwards, right? Maybe they have been positioning all day. We could see that we have a little like a 1, 2, and then a crash down, or maybe it's going to go down a little bit right at 2 o'clock and then up. We'll see, right? They are in control, but watch, see, look, they did not let it close down below here, right there. It looks like 444.80 looks like really that support area. You can see right here, right here. How many times did we have buying on that area right there? So watch that range. Watch it when FOMC happens. I'd go a little bit further, 446 and 444.80. So watch that for the SPY today. There could be an amazing trade this afternoon on the SPY, and be prepared for it. Look at how many times, even all the way up to 445.50. Look at how many times it just sort of went back and forth right there. A lot of times you'll see that on a Wednesday before the FOMC announcement, that they're just sort of chop salad, right? It's chop salad day. And then they make their position and they run the market. All right. So check out the Qs as well. Qs, did they have a nice short trade today? Yep, broke down below 355. We also have the Russell, right? Russell 201.44, boom, came down. We hit a trend line. Let's look at it on the 24-hour chart. Why isn't that over there? Interesting. No sync. Let's try it now. Sync. Where is that line? Huh, interesting. Let's put this on a 24-hour chart. Right there. Came down and we hit this line. I don't know when I drew that, but it's quite interesting that we have hit this trend line and it bounced on the 15-minute chart, right? So keeping this on watch. Are we going to head back up, come back up and test 458 and then crash? I do anticipate a massive crash in the market with, okay, let's back it up a little bit. Go over to, is it on this one? I think I put it here. Yeah, DXY, right? Oh, no wonder that's a SPY. That would make sense. Why didn't you guys tell me that it wasn't changing? That's probably why I wasn't seeing it on the left. All right, for that gray line. So DXY, right? We have moved up. This is the US dollar index. We're coming up to a resistance point, and we're starting to see that as we increase in price, our interest has somewhat dropped off. We had high volume yesterday. So I'd watch this over here if we break below 98.90. That if we break below there, we had a bit higher volume. Then we had high volume on this day right here. If we break below 98.40, there is going to be probably a bigger drop. Look, another big volume day right here, 98.32. So below 98.32, no bueno. Now, I want you guys to tell me, what happened in 1971? Do you know what happened in 1971 to affect the US dollar? Anybody? A little Jeopardy? Nobody knows? All right. Well, we went off of the gold standard. So what is happening now with Russia? Russia said, we are going to put gold onto, hold on 2 seconds. Am I back? Can you guys hear me? Sorry, had to answer the phone. Automated call, survey call. All right, so what has the ruble equals right? Russia has put the ruble on a gold standard. They say it's unlikely to last. Right, Terry, you got it. So they have said 5,000 rubles is equal to 1 gram of gold. This is potentially the beginning of a new asset-backed class around the world. Likely, metals will do very well. Gold, silver, potentially copper. You can see down here, look. This is all of the exports, but likely commodities are going to do very, very well, right? So when we go back, the dollar, our dollar in 1971, then became the value of oil. And what also just happened today in relation to oil, right? Let's go over here. Today's news of oil. So oil, barrels of oil released. Right? 180 million barrels from a strategic petroleum reserve will be released. U.S. allies released close to 60 million barrels. What is happening to the U.S. dollar that is the petrodollar? So if the dollar is dropping value, physical assets will grow in value in relation to the US dollar. When oil drops, that physical asset will go up in value because of inflation that is out of control right now, that they're trying to rein in with the Fed, which they'll probably say they're going to raise, I'd say 1/4 to 0.5% today. Probably will come out in the notes. And then the market might react and go, yay, we want that, we want that. So we will see what happens. But when we're looking at the dollar, follow this. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and set an alert right here for alert crossing down $98, right, for the DXY. When that happens, I think we're likely going to see a massive market crash, all right? In my opinion, right? This is all my opinion. Don't forget. There we go. There's that line. That's why I wasn't seeing it. So we did come down to this trend line, bounced a little bit. Are we going to hold this? Are they going to reload and bounce? It does have the directional movement indicator that has just turned to red today. We also have the Dow Jones, which is easiest one to manipulate, only 30 stocks. We have started to curl down. We are down below my 24 EMA, down below the 200 EMA, 161 EMA. We're starting to have the faster EMAs cross over. That is not looking pretty. We could see a very quick drop down to here. We are in a downward wedge for all of the indexes. So let's just go over them really quickly. So if we look at it, we're in a downward wedge right here. We might see the time where, hey, we break out, but right now we are in this downward wedge. Also have it on the Russell as well a bit. Let's adjust it up over here, right there. So we have this wedge here that we're in. Let's get rid of this orange line and this yellow one and this one over here. All right. Qs as well. We also have that downward wedge. We are not in the upward trend. I'll leave that gray one for now. I'll get rid of this one. And let's look at the SPY. SPY as well. We are also in a downward trend. Here's our volume. Let's go and drag this volume all the way back over here. Let's see where the massive volume lies. Look at that. That is a telltale sign. All the way back from the high, we are below the point of control. Bye-bye SPY, in my opinion. Unless we can break back up above 450.50, we are going to see a major crash, in my opinion. This is the dead cat bounce. Let's look at it on a weekly, right? If we look at it on a weekly, we came down, bounce, get ready for that wave 3, Elliott wave, traders. Wave 3, baby. How far of a move did we take down here, right? We went down 11%. Many times this is usually, I'd say 120. Look at that. Maybe we're going to come right down here. I had that target for a reason. 393.42. I'm going to call it out there. 393.42. Right? Maybe all the way down to 367. But I'm going to say 393.42. I think we're going to go sub 400s on this crash, if not even further. Maybe all the way down here. Right? So, over on the list for today, let's look at APA. Had it as a potential run up for the day, had bullish movement pre-market, and we ended up pulling back down, right? Just like the rest of the market, many times you will see that happen, that we do have symbiotic trading. We had massive volume come in right here, and if we close below or above this, I would watch that candlestick, right, to see what's going on. Oxy as well. We're sort of hanging out in the middle, but we had a nice run up with oil, then it crashed. Then we have Southwestern Energy Corp, had a nice short squeeze over the past couple days, and now it seems to be coming back down into reality. We had RE as well, and this one is somewhat coming down after earnings. We broke down below that 1180. Look at that, $1.20. That's 10% move on a smaller stock like that. From 1180, right? That was $1 and now it's rebounded. But where we closed, how come it's not showing just, I'm a little confused. Why does it not have the real price right here? It says 10.92, but it doesn't say where the close was. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, it bounced up and that confused me. All right, BP, sideways with that oil price action. Twitter today, we've got Musk coming out being the big owner of Twitter. And is that going to be enough to save it? Do you think that he is going to reinstate some accounts that might have been rejected in the past? I'm looking at this. All right, I'm not looking at our poll here. If you've joined and you have not answered the poll, answer the poll, please, about who you think will be the #1 crypto by September. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know my pick right there. Can I choose? No, I can't choose. All right, we have Colgate-Palmolive, nice, almost commodity. This is a basic need type stock. A lot of basic need stocks we might see surge a little bit while we have shortages because people are going to need that stuff, right? So make sure that you have all of your necessary needs, maybe for about a year, right? I've been stocking up and making sure that I've got everything I need, right? When I left for 5 weeks, the household survived very well. All right, NEO. We went outside of a downward wedge over here on our 24-hour daily. Now we are just following these trend lines down. NEO tends to trade fairly predictably. Now we're hitting our 24 EMA. Is this simply a test up to a former high, hit resistance, come back down, test the trend line, and next surge up to this trend line right here? That is a potential as an electric car maker. So we shall check that out. I'm just making sure the chat's still working over there. All right, and Dell computers. How many of you own a Dell? I don't like Dell. I got Asus, but I don't like Dell. So Dell has just been in a downward spiral really since the 9th of February. It came down. Here's that dead cat bounce that looks like we are at that point with the market ready for a bigger move down. So this is a perfect example of seeing, we saw it go red on the directional movement indicator, continued move to the downside. Beautiful short today. AMD as well. I mean, it's hard not to have good shorts today when the market is going short overall. Now, we also have AMD came up. Look at how it hits this consistently, 24 EMA on the 15-minute chart. Throw it on there. Practice with it. All right, do you guys have questions? You want to talk, is JM still here? You want to talk some crypto? Let's check out some crypto over here. So I have my green list. That's my preferred list of my cryptos right now. And right now, so I've got a little baby Doge, XDC. Let's check it out on the bigger chart over here, just 24-hour chart. So this one has come back down. It had a very nice run up. It has come back down. SBFM, yeah, sure, ASIF, we'll check it out. And looking for this to break out of this downward trend. However, it's not going to happen just yet. I think, honestly, that the 22nd of April, we're going to see some fireworks in the crypto market, if not earlier. But I think the 22nd could be a very crazy day for crypto. Algo as well. This was one that I really liked. I like their project. Also, if you hold this as a long-term investment, it does pay you to hold it. They pay you somewhat sort of dividends on it. XRP dropped down. We found support. We can get rid of this one right here. I don't know why I had that. Yes. And let's adjust this one. So we have this line here from this trend line over here. Let's adjust this and put this over here. So we've got sort of two triangles here. We're sort of hovering around, and I'm actually going to do this. So right now it looks like we've sort of broken down out of this triangle, but this one, let's do another one on the inside here. So we have this right here. Get rid of this one. Let's see. Yeah, all right, no problem. Okay, so it looks bearish now with the reconfiguration of the drawings, right? We have a bearish mode today, just started going much like the market overall, right? So I'd watch this to see really, I'd look and see this is 94 cents to 58 cents. So maybe we're going to see a 40-cent drop. Maybe we're going to see this down into the 40s. A great place, in my opinion, where I would add to it. However, it might not go that far. We could quickly see that this might very well become a major player. All right, so I'm going to finish up the poll now. I'm going to end the poll, and where did it go? Uh-oh. There we go. So by September, what do you think will be the number one crypto? 33% said Bitcoin, 33% said Ethereum, 22% said XRP, and 11% said Solana. So I am 100% in that XRP category. So I guess it would be more like 33% maybe, because I truly believe that this is going to be the number one, in my opinion, based on the research that I have done. So I would say check out ISO 20022, and also let me pull it up over here. I'll pull it up over here for you guys to check out, because I have done some pretty amazing workshops, and I also have a spreadsheet of tokenized stocks, right, that I did. And so here it is, and I can put that maybe in the chat as well if you guys want that. Do you guys want that in the chat to check out? So here I have the catalog of tokenized stocks, bonds, REITs, and more. So these are some that I have found that I bought, say, 100 million tokens for 8 cents. And it is now up to $13 for those tokens. And it hasn't even reached the full capacity. Not everybody knows about it. I just added 22 tabs on the spreadsheet. And it's really, really cool. If you guys want one-on-one coaching as well, it's right here. Let me actually pull that up for you guys. I'll put that in the chat, because I am happy to help people. But, you know, obviously I've got a family too, right? So let's drop that there. And I really enjoy helping people. You guys get it for free too during the streams. But this is a lot of knowledge and research that I've put into this. All right, so let's look at SBFM for ASIF. All right, ASIF, Sunshine Biopharma. Let's check out the float. I know you like the low floats. So 6 million. So it is about to break out, right? I would watch the 680 level. Let's check over here as well. So right now, 653, there's a lot of people, they're starting to have some selling pressure at 650. I'd watch and see as well up at 680 from the prior day. That's probably going to offer some resistance if we don't even have some now. You might go down to a 1-minute chart as well to look at it. Still extended away. This might pull all the way back down to 637. Some people might reload. Here we go. It's starting to break out. All right, I've got 10 minutes till my online meeting. Hello, Big Mo 562. Welcome, welcome. All right, so we now have SBFM, and it is looking like people are starting to buy the breakout mode. 680, and then the next test would be 725, 750. But this is 6 million. Let's look at something else. Let's look at short squeeze, daily short volume. You can see the price right here. Oh no, you guys can't. It's 668. So SBFM, how many people shorted this yesterday? What was the short sale volume? Ooh, pretty high, right? We had 63 million that shorted it. How many have traded it? Yeah, this is probably has some longer legs to it to potentially run more. So when I would wait, in my opinion, until it broke out 681, in my opinion, as an entry, I would wait and watch that. I'd also watch the book to see how people are selling right here. So are we going to hit 680? They're sellers, 56. All right, there we go. It's about to take off. This is going to move probably 725. 7 will offer some resistance. People are getting out just before the whole dollar. There we go. Now it's moving up. Let's watch. 725 would be my next guess. That's some people selling at 712. going to come back down, maybe 690, and then rebound up again. Good call, Asif. Nice one. I hope you've locked some profits. Watch the momentum too. Watch the sellers building up, because as quickly as they go up, they can drop. Look at that high, 726. What did I say? 725, right? If we get another wave, let's see if we can pull this down to 30 seconds. Here we go, 30 seconds. All right, we'll leave it on 1 minute. $687, it might come back. Some people might reload right there. If the selling pressure gets really big and you start to see big, let's also do this, right? Throw on the volume profile. Where is the, oops, that's not it. There. Where is the biggest volume? Right? All the way down here. All right, since this point, where is the biggest volume? All the way down at 632, right? So we could go back. How about from this point? Where is the biggest volume? Okay, 670. 670 I would use as my stop, right? We're creating a flag right here. It's pulling back. We have some buying pressure on this candlestick right here. Whoops. Some buying pressure, if you guys can see that, with the wick at the bottom. Look at how it's riding the moving averages, right? Here we go. Next point, when it takes out right here, 717. Let's watch it. Is it going to take out 717? That would be my point. At my next point, I would potentially get in. If it broke that, not before. I wouldn't wait. You've got to wait for that resistance to be broken. Looks like it's slowing down. Some selling pressure is coming in. We had a big selling volume candle. All right. If it goes below 670 over here, I would be out, right? Goes below this candle. All right. It's looking a bit weaker. Still needs to break up here. It's not looking good. It looks like the momentum has slowed down. We have more. Look at the numbers on the books too, right? 692. Selling right here. That was 1800. There we go. No, people keep smashing it down. They're selling it at 7. Every time it hits 7, they sell it. Let's see. Yeah. There's a battle. That's what the candlesticks tell you. Who is winning, right? The buyers or the sellers. All right. Are we going to break 719? 720? It's fun. Here we go. It's about to take off. When it breaks, It's not there. They're selling it down. A little consolidation now. 696 looks like support. There's a lot of buyers there. Still following the moving averages up. It hasn't closed below yet, right? Let's extend this over. Where's the big volume now? Uh-oh, big volume's at 7. If we start breaking below 7, that's it. All right, now it's probably going to crash here, guys. Get ready. Here's the low float crash. Oh, or not. I could have been wrong. I think it's really going to drop now because majority of that volume is at 7. A lot of it was higher, and it looks like people are selling at 7. Now, and if the buyers overpower it, it could definitely continue to move up. It jumped from 697 to 695 there. Actually, sorry, correction. That is 692, 693 right here. But 7 is offering a lot of resistance. See, 3,200. If they start to see the numbers getting bigger as it moves down, there we go, 3,100. All right, 2,900, 2,600, 2,400. If we start to see the big numbers moving down, it'll be more selling pressure. All right, now the shorts, we still need it to break up here, right? And you can see, look at that, the big volume profile, now the average move there. Watching this move is really cool to see the point of control in live price action. So we had the massive run up. Where is all the volume in this 5-minute candle? 10 minutes, where is all the volume, right? Are we above it or below it? Still big selling happening up here. See the bigger sellers on the right. 26, 25, 30. In my opinion, I would wait. I would wait until it comes back down below here. Because these can really squeeze hard, right? You don't want to be on the wrong side. There's bigger sellers right there. Who's going to win? They keep trying to sell it. It's fun to see the battle. There we go. Someone's buying at 701. There was 34. We break below 7. There's a good chance this will break and break hard. But right now it's still moving up. See? It's still following the trend up. You don't want to get it on the way up. You want to get it on the way down. Are we going to break the 719? You saw, oh, 139. Somebody, a short squeeze just happened. Short squeeze, short seller just got out. Now there's people buying. There we go, to the upside. You guys like that? The talk through on that? All right. There's a 750 test, 760. It's passed. Maybe it's going to go to 774. I like that you can see the high right there too. That's a cool setting. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up because I have an appointment in 1 minute. All right. Love you all. Thank you. And I will be back. Come join me 8:15 every morning for my live stream for members only on my channel. Have a great one. Bye.